Airman Cave Archives! Knowing and doing are two different things. Hey, welcome back to Airman Cave Archives. So tonight I thought we'd take a look at something military. Let's start out over here on this side of the room. All right, we have a picture of a plane and its autograph. It says Victuals Flight. During the Berlin airlift, Colonel Halverson decided that not only do the adults need nourishment and things of that nature, maybe the kids needed something. And so what he did was he did little parachutes on top of the candy and would drop it. And so he became the candy bomber. And it was a really neat opportunity for me and my kids because at the Enlisted Heritage Research Institute on Gunter, they have him come through and basically give kind of presentations and things like that and talk about the history of it. What was really cool, I found this picture and had a bunch of the different members of the crew from the Victuals flights actually autograph it, as well as, and you can't see it down on the bottom because it's in silver, but the colonel signed it, as well as there's a bunch of the kids from Germany called the Berlin Kids that signed it also. So it's kind of a neat opportunity for my kids to be able to see the bridge to the past by getting to meet these folks and see the people and hear the story behind the candy bomber. So there's actually a movie and books and things done too for him. So I thought that was kind of neat. Now, let's see. Over here. Basically what this picture is from my time in Iraq. Now, I went over during the Iraqi freedom period, and it was awesome because we actually had Army, Navy, British, we had Air Force, we had Marines, we had Koreans, Polish, as well as United Kingdom folks too. The cool piece was being able to interact with all those individuals and hear their stories, such as Captain Brewski and Sergeant McQueen. We became really good friends, and he would always joke about how he was surprised that we were the superpower that we were, and he affectionately called me Fatty Patty at times. But no, it was an awesome experience being able to work with all those different service members, as well as getting to hear the stories from around the world. Now, this specific piece actually has an image of me on Christmas Day. I had volunteered to go out and work escort, where you check and make sure that people are doing good work throughout the base. And the biggest thing was they took me off base. We went out to one of the schools and gave toiletries and candy and stuff to like the kids in the area, and it was an awesome opportunity. And so when I came back to the installation, everybody was like, oh, what'd you have to do, you know, watch people do the poo trucks and stuff. And I was like, actually, funny story. And I showed them the picture of me with the kids, and they were kind of like, whoa, where'd you go? And I said, well, down Blood Drive, took a left, took a right, and then ended up at a school that had been bombed out. But now this actual piece itself, I designed and to show honor to all the different branches of service that I was with, as well as the different countries, and then the Joint Task Force 7, which I served under. And it took probably about 2 or 3 weeks, and it was awesome the way that they did it, and they actually hand stitched all the logos and the emblems, and I don't even want to imagine what it would have cost if I had done that back here in the States, but I think it was only like 30 or 40 bucks. It was an awesome piece and a great opportunity to be able to remember that time frame from whenever I had to go and serve my country away from my wife and kid at the time, because I only had one. Now that you know about these two different pieces, I appreciate you taking the time to come and hang out on Airman Cave Archives. So do yourself a favor and look into a piece of history that you might have laying around your house. See you next time. Airman Cave Archives! Knowing and doing are two different things.